Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. I'm so glad you're here. This is for the week of June 6th through the 12th. This is the moon cycle reading for that time, and then your zodiac or your astrology sign will be following that right after. All right, so let's get a little bit of smudge going here. I'm going to try to make this shorter. Last time I did the moon phases, I just thought I dragged it on, and I don't want to do that. These are supposed to be short and sweet, and even your weekly readings, I want to, give you information, but I don't want to go on and on and on about them, because I mean, really, who has time, right? And if you want to know more, you can always ask me. All right, smudge these real quick. Alrighty, so we have the waning crescent, and it is release, and this is for June 6th through the 9th, and this is letting go of what really no longer serves you. It's a release. You can let go of anything, old habits. You can do negative thoughts. If you're ready to make room for bigger and better, you need to let go of what is taking that space up. You refuse drama and don't freely engage with those that instigate drama. You need to rest and make room for peace during this time. Again, that's through 6th through the 9th. And then really, for the reason you need to make room for peace is this peace. We have, oh, I guess this is, these both went together. Sorry. The release and the peace go together for the 6th through the 9th. And then we have new moon in Gemini coming in, and that heralds beginnings, right? So it's I always, when I go for new moons, it's new beginnings, new things coming in. You ask for things. A full moon is when you give thanks for the 28 days that you got what you asked for, or started, getting your blessings in. But this is a full moon in Gemini. I'm sorry, a new moon in Gemini, and it's beginnings. Set your intention, start something new. Gemini is an air sign, so it's through thoughts and communication. It's a busy time, and it's an extroverted time, so you might feel more outgoing than normal. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger. It will promote brainstorming and conversations, and it can promote growing too. So if you, again, you might be very much introverted like me, and you might find yourself, maybe giving lectures or something at this time, being more extroverted. Okay, and then we have the 11th. We have waxing, and we have realization, and then we have acceptance for that time. And that's both the waxing moons, and that is on the 11th. Let's see. And 12th. So we have self-awareness, realization, and knowledge. Isn't that a beautiful card? Looking through the keyhole, looking into everything that's out there. And acceptance. It's very pretty. So again, realization, knowing what's out there. I think these first few cards, you're kind of clearing the energies. You're making way for something new to come in. Realizing maybe what you want. That knowledge is power, and you re-examine maybe your roles in a situation. It could be a family situation. It could be a domestic situation. It could be your partner or something like that. You're kind of re-examining your role. And then the second part, like the 12th, you have acceptance of a current situation. And I'm feeling like it's just a first step to change. It's like you realize something in this, toward the end of the week, and you might, maybe you make your decision to move on, or maybe you make your decision as to what you do, but it's only your first step into change. And you have to know that, the past is the past. The future hasn't happened, and we only have the present right now. So we have to know that, even in the acceptance, it's like we can't really predict what the future is going to hold during this time. All right. So that is it for the week. And it's beautiful cards. Again, we have release and the new beginnings. Well, we have these two right here, release. And when you release, it's going to bring about your peace. And then we have new beginnings, the new moon in Gemini, communication, right? Communication. A lot of communication. Again, if you're extroverted or introverted, you may be a little more extroverted. And then toward the end of the week, we're going to have a realization about a current situation and then acceptance. Knowing either accept the situation for what it is or be ready to move forward, be ready to move on. So that is up to you. And I like to know how this resonates with all of you. Again, your the astrology sign will be following this. So just stay tuned. Have a wonderful week. And thank you again for watching. Again, this is for June 6th through the 12th, I believe. Yes. 2021. Bye for now. Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is for June 6th through the 12th. And this is for those that are born October 23rd to November 1st. Welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. I really appreciate you being here. And I really... I thank you for your time and energy. Anything you need is in the description below. If you'd like a personal private reading to the decks I use, and if you're so inclined, I would appreciate a like, share, and a subscribe. That would be great and wonderful in my world. All right. This is what we have going on for you. We have delay. We have a delay coming up, and we have to take note that Mercury is in retrograde. So there can be some delays set up in this, especially for communication or... sometimes if there's papers to be signed or anything like that, there can be delays during this time. And I think that goes on to June, goodness, it's the end of May to June, maybe 22nd is what I'm hearing. So we have to take that into consideration. If we're making travel plans. Hang on a second. All right, all the cards decided to go flying, and they're still sliding. I don't know what's going on. All right, so if we're making travel plans or any type of, contracts that need to be signed or anything like that, we need to pay careful attention about the details and make sure if you have emails that you're sending out, that they go through, that the other person actually receives them. Or if you have packages you need signed, make sure that they're actually reached their destination. All right? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. And that one right there, because it said this one. And we have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. So we're going to put this one back in reverse so I don't forget. So we have delays. We have the Page of Cups. So we have something new coming in. And it could be a new offer of love. It could be a new emotional fulfillment I see coming in. It's an offer. It's an offer... it could be a new intuitive hit that we have, like, trust your gut instinct. It'll pull you through type of thing. But I see this as a new opportunity for you. And it could be something that you're emotionally tied to or that you're very emotional about. If you are about, if you, an advocate for, just say, childhood cancer, and then there could be an opportunity in an organization for you to move into or something like that. Something you're very passionate about, something you're very emotional about. But there's a new offer coming in. There's a new idea that's going to be birthed this week. And don't be surprised if there's a delay. Again, if you have this wonderful idea of something and then you pitch it to somebody and maybe somebody is late getting back to you. You also have the Three of Swords, and this is a card of heartache. And this is a card of, not only physically being hurt by somebody, but it's also, it can be, self-hurt. It could be self-inflicted as far as your how you talk about yourself, your self-esteem and your self-worth, but it's in reverse. So this is telling me that you have grown this year. You have done a lot of inner work on yourself. You have done a lot of you have set a lot of boundaries, and that this delay in the past might have really bothered you, but you've really done a lot of inner work, and that just because somebody says no, it doesn't mean forever, because as far as as a new idea coming in, you know. And a lot of times even in relationships, you know, but I see this more as an inner card. Like you could have been really hard on yourself and now you know better, so you do better. When we know better, we do better. So we have to give our thoughts that freedom. You know, this card is in reverse, so these swords are going to fall. So that it's going to release that freedom of our thoughts again. They may have been held hostage, or they may have been succumbed by our own thoughts, if that makes any sense. It's like we're our own prisoner. We're holding ourselves hostage, or we're holding ourselves prisoner. But that's passing in this week. You're letting that go. You're going to embrace this new change coming in. This is a very, you know, cups are very happy to me. It's emotions. It's a very happy sign. And you choose to embrace the good, the happy. So we're going to read a little bit about delay. It says, never be in a hurry, whatever happens. If impatience is a sign of infatuation, it also shows eagerness. Take the example of nature about anything you undertake. It ignores time. Make plants germinate slowly but surely. Everything it does it well. Take time necessary to do anything perfectly. Take some time to think and mainly be patient, because something always comes in an appropriate time. It doesn't mean that you don't have anything to do. On the contrary, do something every day. Little by little, you'll be sure that your efforts will be rewarded in abundance. Sometimes this is a French deck, and this is in French, and then translations translated, and sometimes it's not. I can't say the right English we would say, but it's a little bit different. But I think you get the general idea of it. It's like everything in its own time, pretty much. And that's what this is even saying, that you've really come to terms with, you know, letting go of things that you can't control. And honestly, the only thing we can control is ourselves, right? So don't be surprised if there's some delays in some activities that you have planned or things going on. It is, again, Mercury retrograde, and you're prepared for it and you're ready for it. And also be ready for this new cup that's being offered. It could be a lot of times the pages represent children. So this could be something about a child, or this also could be a news of a pregnancy, or it could be a news of somebody that will, you know, possibly tell you they like you, or some infatuation or something like that coming in. So that's something too to think about. All right. Good luck to you this week. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, Scorpio.